as well. So there's a little bit of change in the weather there, and many people, by the way, deal with chronic pain. But have you ever felt as if things get worse when the weather changes? Think it's just your imagination? Turns out there's some truth behind pain and the weather. Our Sharon Melton has more.
When the weather changes, do you ever get that feeling that your body is changing too? You think you feel more achy? Or older folks say they know it's about to rain. Turns out, they're right.
Is it true what some of our elders and senior citizens say about feeling when the weather changes in their bones?
That's absolutely true, Sharon. I thought the same thing. Well, my grandmother, my grandfather would say that, and I thought, sure, well, that was when I was 10 years old. Now I actually feel it myself from old fractures and injuries, but it is 100% correct, and we know the physiological reasons why that occurs as well.
So what is the cause for this physical reaction in our bodies when the weather changes?
Let's say you have an old injury from 20 years ago, and that environment is self-contained, but when the barometric pressure around you in the environment drops, then the pressure within the knee, within its own environment, expands. And because it's already irritated and there's already inflammation generally there 24/7, it becomes more problematic. So the little nerve endings become irritated because of that. And so that's really simply what it is. It's an environment that's somewhat just a sub-threshold of pain, but then you change the external environment and all kinds of things go haywire in the body because the body says, hey, what's going on? And it's looking for how do I get a balance and how do I get back to that? But it starts this cascade of some things that are sometimes just joint pain, but can also change the chemistry in our blood for, causing depression or other things like that. We have neurotransmitters that get all haywire because the sun's not there. So it very much is, affects us physiologically in the form of mood or anxiety and things like that, as well as just pain, generally, joint pain like we started talking about.
Interesting stuff right there. Next hour, we'll look at the effects weather has on chronic pain and give you some solutions on how you can combat it and live without all of that pain.